Okay, so we're going to talk about how to change a dream scene once you're already lucid. So this is just an example of a dream scene, and this is a lovely stickman drawing that I've just put together here, which hopefully will be very inspirational to you. So when you enter a lucid dream scene, what you'll have is sort of a collection, like you can see here, of different things from either your memory or from your imagination. They'll all be combined into one scene, and you'll find that if you really look closely, the sort of edges and the lines between the different parts of the dream will often be very blurred. If you look closely at the edge between, say, a lake and the trees on the far bank, it won't really be an edge, because when you look at it, it changes. And so that's really a key with this, is that what you look at in a lucid dream normally changes. If you looked far away at this mountain here, for example, and you really concentrated hard on it, you'd find that you'd be able to change the size and shape of it. You'd even be able to move it if you concentrated hard enough, just by waving your hand. You can also do the same thing with the temperature and the weather. If you looked up at the sun and it was shining, for example, here, just by looking at it and imagining it moving over to here, or even going away completely, it will. And this is really to do with expectation and your subconscious beliefs of how things should work in the dream. But really it comes down to, as I said, what you expect to happen. Say if you were in the dream and you started off here, right, and you wanted to get to somewhere over there. Now the fastest way would be to teleport, but seeing as there's not really any way you could teleport here easily, the easiest way, of course, would be if there were a door, and you could simply imagine that when you open the door, you would be where you wanted to be. But because there's no door in the immediate area, what you can do is you can actually just fly at a very high speed. So to do this, it sounds very simple, but it's easy as this, okay? Jump up in the air. Expect that you'll float when you jump up, so don't expect to come down. And then once you're floating in the air, right, you've done the hard bit. What you need to then do is just imagine what you're going to do when you get to where you want to get to. So just imagine what will be on the other side of that mountain, and fill that expectation with sort of emotion and desire, so that all you really want to do and all you want to focus on is what you're going to do when you get round that corner, right, when you get behind the mountain. And what that does is it makes your mind forget about this distance here entirely. So if you didn't do that, what would happen is you'd be thinking, wow, I really want to get to that mountain. That's a long way to travel. And subconsciously in your brain, right, in your dreaming mind, you're going to be thinking, well, okay, usually that distance would take a long time to travel, so it probably should take a long time here in the dream. And you'll limit yourself, you'll slow yourself down, things will get in the way, maybe somebody will pop up here as you're trying to get to the mountain, maybe the mountain will disappear completely, maybe a tiger will come around here and attack you, who knows. What you need to do is focus on what will be on the other side of where you want to get to, because that makes your mind, your dreaming mind, forget about the distance in between you and the point you want to reach, and it makes you focus on what's next, which means that because you expect to go there, you will go there. Now, this might sound a bit simple, a bit silly maybe. What I'd encourage you to do is just to try it in your next lucid dream. It doesn't have to be a mountain. You could travel to, for example, this strange-looking house here. Whatever the case is, if you enter a dream and you're presented with a scene like this one, try and imagine somewhere you want to go that isn't just immediately here. So don't go to somewhere as close as that, for example. Go somewhere like either the next mountain or somewhere in the distance, like behind one of these trees, in this house, something that would normally take a bit of time to get to. Because what you're trying to do here is just to completely get rid of your subconscious belief that to travel from here to there will take effort or time. You want to make sure that you instill the belief in your mind that you can go anywhere in a dream instantly, just by expecting to be there and by thinking about what will be there when you finally reach the destination. So hopefully this has been helpful. Please leave a comment, telling me about where you would like to go in your dreams and where you have been. And if you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll try and make a video to respond to them.